Volunteers are amazing for my program and mean so much to me. As manager of our partnership with the Human Trafficking Prevention Project, we have a lot of clients who have extremely complex legal matters. They need help with really challenging family law situations or extensive criminal record relief that we need to try to tackle. And I could never do all of this on my own. I couldn't even do this through the help of our partners at the Human Trafficking Prevention Project. It's really our MVLS volunteers that enable us to handle as many people as we do and enable us to provide the expert legal help that we can provide. And it's through their expertise and their generosity, their time, their service.
We need our volunteers now more than ever because the problems aren't going away. For our clients, for our communities, volunteering is one of the most impactful and purely change-oriented things that you can do. So we really appreciate every single person who chooses to donate their time and their effort and their attention to our clients.
MVLS volunteers, to me, are people I really admire. They take their expertise and their experience and they apply it to help people who really need help.
On April 23, 2024, I conducted an intake with an applicant that was over the age of 60 for Chapter 7 bankruptcy. The applicant made it crystal clear during intake that she did not know how to use technology and was not interested in learning. Applicant stated that she lived alone, her children are away in the military, and her grandchildren live out of state. After the applicant completed our entire process, I contacted attorney Shireen Middleton of Middleton Legal and asked if she had the availability to accept another Chapter 7 bankruptcy case, and her response was yes. Attorney Middleton and I discussed on several occasions via phone and email on how we could assist our client with completing the required online bankruptcy credit counseling courses, which are mandatory and must be completed within 180 days of filing, seeing as though the client did not own a computer and did not have internet access at her home. I located a library near the client's home and called to set up an in-person appointment for assistance with navigating the computers and possibly assisting the client if she was unable to toggle from one section of the courses to the other. There were a lot of challenges and obstacles along the way, but attorney Middleton remained in contact with me and the client the entire time. Our client received a Chapter 7 discharge on December 27, 2024, and the client's 74th birthday was on December 28, 2024. When I called the client to wish her a happy birthday, she stated that she received the best gift ever, and that was the ability to have good credit again. And she was grateful to MVLS and attorney Middleton. Needless to say, during this whole process, attorney Middleton was pregnant. I asked attorney Middleton to please inform me when she will go on maternity leave so that I can inform our management team. Attorney Middleton's response was that she will continue with her open MVLS cases until they have been processed successfully. Attorney Middleton is awesome and a testament to the fantastic volunteers we have on our panel.
Our volunteers play a vital role in showing their commitment to our mission by ensuring the communities we serve are given the opportunity to be heard and receive the legal help they need. Our volunteers literally change people's lives daily, and we are so grateful.
MVLS is so lucky to have so many dedicated and hardworking volunteers that are willing to give of their time and their expertise. When I first came to this organization, I was just blown away by the generosity of our volunteers and what they are willing to give. And I think when some people think about volunteering, sometimes it can be a little overwhelming because they think they have to make a huge commitment to do this year-long case or this appeals case or something big like that. But what I want to impress upon you is the value that you have as an ordinary volunteer helping someone with what you might feel like is an ordinary case, but it means so much to them. And I could tell you how thankful I am that you're an MVLS volunteer, but what I think is really powerful is hearing it from the words of our clients. So I wanted to share a few words today, some feedback that we have gotten in the last couple months from clients about what our volunteers meant to them. When asked what our volunteer lawyer meant to them, one client remarked, I had a fighting chance. Another said, I'm officially divorced and I feel so free. When asked what these services meant, the client said, everything, because I couldn't figure out how to do it on my own. We ask our clients to write 3 words to describe what their lawyer meant to us. One client said, meaningful, valuable, and life-changing. By taking an MVLS case, even if it is, a brief case where you're in CPP even if it's a brief case where you're in the consumer protection clinic, just giving someone advice about their case, even if you're only taking an hour to do their will, the work that you are doing is life-changing to our clients. Another client described our services as wonderful, important, and a blessing. I think I can say it, but the words of our clients really, really says it all, what it meant to them to have our volunteers by their side.
Hello to all my volunteers. Thank you so much for your commitment and dedication to MVLS and our clients. We are grateful for each of your contributions and dedication in providing equity and justice for all.
Our volunteers mean the world to me. We're able to change so many people's lives in Maryland because of them, and their dedication and passion to the mission of MVLS and their clients that they serve is so inspiring. And MVLS wouldn't be what it is today without them.
I'm so thankful for everything that our volunteers do for not only our clients, but also for our staff and also for our community partners who, without our volunteers, we couldn't have cases placed and we wouldn't be able to remove barriers to justice without their free legal help.
We're about to do some easy math because I received a B in statistics. So here we go. MVLS plus our volunteers equals life changes. Thank you so much for helping us help our clients. We couldn't be the team without y'all. Thank you.
Thank you, volunteers. We really appreciate you.
Thank you, volunteers.
Thank you, volunteers. We really appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you, volunteers.
Thanks, volunteers.